Welcome to part 21 of Let's Play World's Scariest Police Chases. In this final part, I'll be showing you the free patrol mode and all the bonuses that I've unlocked.
Due to the graphic...
Okay, I'll just turn the volume down again so I can talk a bit. Okay, let's have a look at the bonus items. Okay, all the vehicles I've unlocked are the van, the APC, the bus, the taxi, the tank, the bomb van, the news van, the pizza truck, the ambulance. If you turn them on, if you turn one of them on, you'll notice that you can only have one on at a time. So if I turn that one on, it turns the other one off. This is because when you start the free patrol mode, you get a choice of 4 vehicles. You get the police cruiser, the 4x4 police cruiser, the brown car, and the black car. And you always get that choice. Turning one of these vehicles on will replace the police cruiser with one of these vehicles. So if I turn the ambulance on, it replaces the police cruiser with the ambulance, and so on and so forth for the other vehicles. So that's why you can only turn on one at a time. The other things I've unlocked are the silly speech. If you turn that on, every so often during the free patrol mode, you'll get really sort of difficult to hear silly speech. I think one of them is I can't remember actually. I'll turn it on and then we can see and then we can hear what it says, hopefully. Okay, low gravity is whenever you do a jump, you fall down really slowly. You can't turn that on and the slow motion jumps. The slow motion jumps is very similar to the low gravity, except when you're jumping, it goes into slow motion. Now it's not really proper slow motion because if you have a look at the other cars, they still go at the same speed. So it's very similar to the low gravity. It's almost the same actually. Rear wheel steering rather is pretty self-explanatory. It's not really that interesting, but I'll turn it on anyway, and apparently we can't have that on and the slow motion jumps at the same time. Okay, the themes. Flower power theme. Okay, it'll turn sort of some things into different objects. I think the arrow turns into a heart with an arrow in it. Some of the wheels I think are flowers. The post boxes are strawberries for some reason, or something like that. And you'll see the lampposts have been turned into rainbows, things like that. It's not really that interesting. The Halloween theme is the same, except that it's more of a Halloween theme to it. There's skulls everywhere. The arrow is a scythe, like the one the Grim Reaper has. Things like that. Aqua theme is actually the worst theme. There's hardly any difference. Also, the flower power theme will turn the map. The background of the map will be a sort of psychedelic. The Halloween theme, I don't think it changes the map at all. And the aqua theme will turn the whole map, apart from the roads and everything, into bubbles. I think. You know, the aqua theme will also. I think the arrow turns into a fishing hook, something like that. Anyway, and then we're back to normal. So I'll show you the themes. I'll show you flower power theme, rear wheel steering. Very difficult to say that. And I'll show you the silly speech. And I'll only show you the vehicles that I haven't used. The van I haven't used, so I'll show that. Okay. Now at the free patrol mode, you get 1 or 2 player, like the other 2 player modes with a single mission. The 2 player mode, 1 player is normal, but 2 player it's not competitive. 1 player drives, and I think 2 player shoots, or it could be the other way around. I can't remember, but I'm pretty sure it's 2 player shoots. Okay, and then we get the starting location. Now the starting location, the only way to unlock other starting locations is to drive to them in the free patrol mode. There's no way to unlock them in the in the pursuit mode. You have to drive to them to different locations in the free patrol mode, and that's the only way to unlock them. Trouble is I can't remember where they are, and I can't be bothered to do it. It takes ages. So, and this also gives me another excuse. So I'm going to put the cheat in. There's 3 cheats. One of the cheats will unlock all the bonus items. Another cheat will unlock all the missions. So you can do all the missions. Unlocks them all. and the other cheat will unlock the starting locations. I'm not going to show you the first 2 cheats because I've already unlocked all the bonus items and all the missions. So the only cheat I'm going to show you is unlocking the starting locations, which I'll do now. I'm just going to turn the volume back to normal. Okay. So we go to the menu and we press down, up, L2, L1, X, triangle, R2, R1. And did you hear that sort of? Did you hear the cat meow? That means it's worked. So now we can choose them all. I'll just turn the music off again. Okay, so now we can choose them all. We can choose random, which is just a random one. Then we have the headquarters, the church. Now, if you wanted to unlock these the proper way without cheating, which I can't be bothered to do, all you have to do is go into free patrol mode and just drive around until you reach that. I think when you reach them, I think one of the drivers will say something, and I think it mentions it. Some text comes up on the screen that says reach church, reach the gas station, or something like that. Yeah, there's the church, the gas station, there's the academy, which is the police academy, which I told you about before. There's the stadium, that's where we did the tank, remember? There's the beach, which is, I can't remember where that is. The harbour, we know the harbour, that's where we did the last mission, I think. Airport, the donut plaza. They would have that one, that's a joke, because the police like donuts and things. The suburbs, Chinatown. Yeah, one of them is definitely Chinatown, because I remember when I used to play the Free Patrol a lot, you drive through Chinatown. I think the female driver says something like, "I've always loved Chinatown," and that unlocks Chinatown. Industrial area, that's where we did the drug smuggling scum. And there's back to random again. I'm going to start at the police academy because I wanted to show you that from the first mission. I did say I'd show you that one, so I'm going to start in that one. I'll just turn the music back on. Turn the sound back on, rather. Okay, let's go. Okay. Okay, you can choose the time of the day, random. Depending on the time, it just determines whether the sky is black or blue. 6 o'clock is just morning, and then if you choose this one, it's nighttime and black. I'm going to be choosing 9 in the morning so I can see everything. Here you can choose. Now you don't have to unlock these are already unlocked. The only thing that's not unlocked with the free patrol is the starting location. These are already unlocked. Okay, clear, cloudy, I'll choose clear. Thunder, rainy, yeah, there's only 4 of them. And that's it. So yeah, because we have the flower power theme, it doesn't turn the wheels into flowers, it's actually the headlights. I was wrong. But yeah, the vehicle you choose, the bonus vehicle you choose, will replace the police cruiser. The first vehicle on the right is usually the police cruiser, and all the rest of them are never changed. So you get the 4x4, the brown car, and the black car. Now you don't have to choose the cheat vehicle. You can just the bonus vehicle rather. You can just choose this one if you wanted to. But or you can see the police cones are sunflowers as well. That's another difference. It's not really that interesting, anyway. But you know, yeah, I think we've used these. These are all the cars that we use in the missions in various times. I think we used that one at some point. We used this one at some point. Then we used that one in a couple of missions. Anyway, we choose the van. Now with the van we can't use the guns or the siren with it because we didn't get to use that in a mission that had that. So there we go. And there's sort of spirals, there's exhaust. Okay, so you can see the sunflowers are supposed to be the cones, and this is where we did the. So there's no gun you can choose either, even though we have unlocked all the guns.
Oh, look at that guy over there.
Yeah, that was the silly speech. That's the silly speech. It's that's all you get really. It's not really that interesting. So yeah, this is the police academy, and if we look at the If we look at the map, you can see where the police academy is on the map. It's down there. Yeah, the map's been changed into psychedelic because it's flower power mode. So that's where the police academy is. I was wrong. It's not in the top left corner. It was actually down there. I assumed it was in the top left corner just because that's where the map, you know, that's where the map default was in the first mission. Anyway, what we have to do in the free patrol mode is we can just wander around, have a look at things.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah. You can unlock sort of different starting locations, but what we're meant to do is just sort of chase criminals. You'll drive past cars, and the computer will, at random, completely random, choose a car to be the suspect, and you chase after it. The more you capture, the harder they get. If you don't capture them, the next one is at the same difficulty. So
I want some new shoes.
The first vehicle you see will it will go up really. The blue bar will go up really quickly. If you have a siren, put it on, and it goes up even faster. The more you get, the less quickly the blue bar will go up, and you have to use other methods. Trouble is, without a gun, it's even harder. So if you choose a vehicle that you can't shoot with, like this one, it's even harder. So that's all you do really, and you can go and explore the town if you want. You can go to everywhere.
In pursuit.
Yeah, that's all you do. I just wanted to explore a bit and talk a bit first before I do that. You can see the arrow is a heart. It's not really that interesting. Anyway, I'll stop that now. Yes, you can choose anything you want. You can choose the tank. Choose a random location, 9 o'clock in the morning, and clear again. And it will choose another location. Obviously, if you want to change the bonus items, go to the bonus items. Looks like it's chosen the airport, I think. I think this is the airport. Whoops, can't get through there. I think it's the airport anyway.
We are in pursuit.
I mean, see, I can't put a siren on, but the blue bar is still going up, and you can just keep chasing after it.
Don't you just love this frame rate?
Don't I just love this frame rate? No, I don't. Actually, I do. Actually, it's actually a really good frame rate, I think, for this game. So, yes, I do. Anyway, he's nearly done.
Got him.
There we go. If you have the silly speech off, when you see a suspect, they say things like, "Don't let him get away."
You gotta do what you gotta do.
Anyway, so you can just drive around it if you want, but if you choose one without a weapon, it's more difficult. All you're doing really in this, there's nothing to unlock apart from the starting locations, which aren't unlocked.
Control, we're now heading west on Interstate 112.
Which aren't unlocked by capturing criminals anyway. All we're trying to do is just beat our score. It's just a little bonus extra in the game, which I think is a nice addition because it's nice. It's nice to explore the city.
Go get him.
I think. Oh, he's behind me. I can't be bothered to get him. If you do miss him, it says at the end that you missed one of them. Anyway, I'll choose a different vehicle. If you choose the tank, you'll find it's very slow. I've done the APC. I haven't done the bus. I'll show you the bus, and I'll turn the other things off as well. I'll put Halloween theme on. That was the rear wheel steering I had on apparently, and that didn't really do anything. It's just rear wheel steering. I'll put slow motion jumps on, although it'd be difficult to show with the bus. I'll turn that off. There we go. Choose another random one. I mean, and that's all it is really. I mean, you can spend ages exploring the city. It's a really nice city to explore. Yeah, there's the bus. Oh, we're outside the donut place. Now, the bus is interesting because you can actually go through the lampposts. I don't know why they made it like that. You can go through the lampposts without having to bash into them, which is nice. It's sort of liberating. Again, no siren, and there's no guns either. The only way to stop a criminal, really, because you're not really fast enough to chase after them because of all the turning and everything you have to do, which is tricky with the bus. The best way to get a criminal is to bash into them, which limits the number you can get because you'll get rid of your own health. So with some vehicles it's easier to do it than others. Obviously the best vehicle to choose is just the police
Control,
cruiser.
we're now heading east on Sunflower Road. Go get him.
See that slow motion jump's working, see? I'm going down slowly. There we go. That's the slow motion
Control,
jumps.
we're now heading east on Sunflower Road.
Oh yeah, the arrow is a scythe, and the parking meters are gravestones, and on that lamppost is a spider and a spider's web. That's about as Halloween as it gets. There's no different on the map, and that's it really. I'll show you something else now because you know I don't want this video to go on and on and on. shown you the taxi. We were taxiing the drug smuggling one. Tank I haven't shown you. Turn the slow motion jumps off and put low gravity on. Put aqua theme on now. Random again. Unit 1, roger that. Well done. Okay, so we can be the tank now. Choose your weapon, that's all we get. It looks like the tank turret is something different because of the aqua theme, although I'm not entirely sure. I think it is.
We are in pursuit.
Anyway, you'll find the tank really slow. So yeah, you can see the arrow is a fish hook. Yeah, you can see the tank's really slow, so you'll never be able to chase after them. You just have to shoot them. We're at the stadium, by the way, which is ironic or coincidental because that's where we had the where we actually had to fight a tank. You know, you can see the map on there. Everything's water. If you have a look at it, there it is. Everything's water. Really interesting. It's really fun with the tank. You can just muck around. Oh, the people walking, by the way. Yeah, they all change with the theme as well. I think they're a diver in this one. The people walking. I think in Halloween theme, I think they're skeletons or something like that. And I think in the Flower Power theme, they're sort of hippies. Although I can't remember for sure. It's not really that interesting, but that's just how it is. The themes just sort of chase it around, change it around rather. You know, it isn't that interesting. Anyway, that's about as much fun with the tank as you can have if you want to have fun with the tank shooting stuff randomly. Okay, let's choose another one. APC, we've done that one, haven't we? Tank, bomb van, yeah, not that again. News van. That's it. The news van is more or less the same as the van, really. You can't shoot with it, and you can't turn a siren on it, except it just says Fox News on it, because it's made by Fox Interactive. Pizza truck, we've already used that. Yeah, so the news van is almost the same handling as the normal van. And the ambulance. The ambulance is more or less like the van, except you can turn the siren on and off, but there's no shooting with it. That's it. It's not really that interesting. I mean, all they've done is just allowed you to use the other vehicles. They haven't made anything, they haven't expanded on it, you know. They should have made something like different missions where you use the ambulance, different missions where you can use the tank, you know. All they've done is lazily just made a free patrol, made a free fall that you can use anything on. It's not really that good, really. It's exciting for the first couple of seconds of using the tank, and then you get bored. Anyway, so that's that. I'll just have the turn everything off apart from the low gravity because I want to show you the low gravity. Alright, now let's do a proper free patrol. Make it as easy as possible, clear and in the daytime, otherwise it's just a bit harder. So if you want to make it harder for yourself, that's what you do. Which vehicle? I always say you use this vehicle the best because the siren goes on quickly. With the non-police vehicles, the siren you have to wait a bit for the woman to stick the thing on. Anyway, yeah, we've unlocked all the weapons. There you are. So it chooses one at random. Just be careful. It will, you don't want to smash the vehicle up, which it will do. There's no way to get health in this at all, or increase your ammunition.
Got him.
That's it, that's one done. There's no way to increase your ammunition or health, so once you lose health, that's it. Let's get back on the main road. I think this is the airport again or something. I hate it when it chooses the one that's going the other way. Okay, yeah. So you can see the map is really, you can explore the whole city, everywhere. Everywhere that you went to on the missions is in this map. Everywhere you want to go. Police Academy down there, like I said. Yeah, so you don't get any health in this, you don't get any extra ammunition, so you have to get as many as you can before you die, pretty much. Because even when you run out of ammunition, you can still get some suspects. So I don't know why you'd make it more difficult for yourself by choosing the bus or the news van or the pizza truck. It's just stupid. Make it easy for yourself. I mean, unless there's like a tournament, how many you can get with the pizza truck, but I don't know of anyone who has been bothered to do that. I certainly haven't, and I've actually played this game a lot when I was younger. Yeah. So I haven't lost any health.
We are in pursuit.
So I'm doing quite well at the moment. Yeah, you'll start to become familiar with how annoying the AI drivers are. The more you play this, the more annoying it gets, because they'll come out in front of you. Yeah, like that. I hate it when they do that. You know, I apprehend them and then they smash into me. Sort of like annoyance from beyond the grave, or beyond apprehension.
Control, we're now heading west on Interstate 112.
Yeah, so the only cheat I've used, which I'm glad I actually showed you one of the
We are in
cheats.
pursuit.
The only cheat I used was the one to unlock the starting locations, because the only way to unlock them is to drive to them all in this mode, and unless you want to do that, just use the cheat, and then you have them all unlocked. Obviously, if you can't be bothered to get all the commendations, you can just use the cheat, or if you can't be bothered to unlock all the missions, then use the cheat. But they're actually, really fun to get the commendations, I think. The only thing that isn't fun is unlocking all the starting locations. So I use the cheat on that one because it's the most boring thing to do. But if you really can't be bothered to get every commendation, then and you want to use the tank for whatever reason, then just use the cheat. They're easy to put in.
This place is really fishy.
There we go, harbour reached. That's what it says. That means if we hadn't used the cheat, we would have unlocked it. We would have unlocked it by now.
Go get him!
Yeah, that's annoying because there's a barrier in the way. Come on, where is he? See how it takes longer now for the blue bar to go up? You can shoot him if you want. There we are. He's done.
Got him!
That's 4 cars stopped. I can't remember what my maximum is, but it takes ages to get hard. I think it gets hard after about the 10th car caught, because then the blue bar isn't really that viable.
Go get him!
You see, that's really annoying when you're driving the other way, and then and by the time you get to the 10th car or something, and that happens, there's no way of turning around in time, because they'll have zoomed off, and even if you attempt to catch up with them, they're gone.
We lost him.
That's what's flawed about the free patrol mode, really. I mean, it's nice that they added it, but it was sort of incomplete, if you know what I mean.
Control, we're now heading east on Interstate 112. Go get him!
And again, the other way. It's so annoying when that happens, because I can't be bothered to turn around. Because I want to go this way. And chasing after that suspect will just lead me the other way. It would be nice if you had to keep travelling to locations, if you caught one, and then you went to another location, and then another one came, instead of just the randomness of it. Whoops. Instead of just the randomness of it. Also, it would be nice if there were health power-ups and ammunition power-ups that you could pick up just to supplement it, because by the time you've run out of all your ammunition, it just gets even harder, and then by the time you've reached 15 cars, you're down to 3/4 less health,
We are in pursuit.
and it's just it's just too difficult. You know, they should have expanded on the free patrol a bit more, really, and that would have made it, you know, it would have increased the longevity. But you know.
Control, we're now heading south on High Coast Bridge.
I mean, if you look at a similar game like Driver, in which, you know, the mini games that were excellent. You know, you had the chase one, you had the running away one, you had the one where you had to follow the arrows around. That was really fun. It added to the longevity, and I think you could drive around the cities as well, although I'm not entirely sure of that. You know, I just think this, it wasn't sort of expanded enough. That's the stadium up there. Oh, a van this time. Let's use the rocket launcher. Turn it off and use the rocket launcher. See how slowly his blue bar goes up now. I mean, if I were running away from the police and they had a rocket launcher, you know, that would cause my blue bar to go up really, you know, a lot. I think they should have made it so that if you start shooting at them, the blue bar goes up as well. But then that would render
Westminster Avenue.
That would render getting their red bar up. That would render that useless. So I can understand why they didn't do it, but it sort of doesn't make any sense. If someone were chasing me with a rocket launcher, yeah, that's a low gravity. Forgot to mention that. Works for the other cars as well. If someone were chasing me with a rocket launcher, I would stop immediately. I wouldn't, you know, unless it were a capital crime, I suppose. Missed it.
Control, we're now heading west in Eastgate Tunnel.
That's the low gravity again. Here we go. Flying through the air. He's actually really fast. I can't really catch up with him very well. I'll cut this corner here. This will be the last one, and then I'll stop, because I could spend hours playing this. I'm sure you don't want to see it. If you want to, you know, have a go yourself, then just download this game. There's an ISO image on the emulator zone, or the ISO zone, whatever it's called. Yeah, at the ISO zone, or another ROM website. Just search for World's Scariest Police Chases PlayStation ISO on Google, and you'll find it. And use it with EPSXE, or if you want to be old-fashioned, buy the game. I've had the game for 13 years. Works on my PlayStation fine still. It's always good for a few days amusement as you try to do all the missions on it. And if you want to do that, then you can have a go on this yourself. But you know, there's so many better games of this genre that came out, such as Grand Theft Auto 3. So once I'd played Grand Theft Auto 3, which was admittedly only 5 years ago I first played that game, and Grand Theft Auto Vice City, I had no desire to play this anymore, because that's such a better city to explore with more things to do. Although back in the day when I didn't have those games, I used to explore this city and the city of Driver as well, and Driver 2. But once I had Grand Theft Auto 3, I just, you know, it made these sort of games redundant, because this sort of thing is done so much better on Grand Theft Auto 3 and Vice City. Although not so much on San Andreas. I'm not really a big fan of that game. I like Vice City and Grand Theft Auto 3 the best on PlayStation 2. And of course Vice City Stories and Liberty City Stories, you know, they're really fun as well. Although not as good. I mean, Grand Theft Auto 3 is almost rendered Grand Theft Auto, the original one, and Grand Theft Auto 2 and London and things, largely redundant, because, you know, they're not 3D. But I still like Grand Theft Auto London. That has some good missions on it, and the original Grand Theft Auto, of course. You know, you can see how hard this is. Just imagine getting up to the 6th car with the bus. I mean, you'd never do it. I mean, I'm only making it harder for myself because I'm not turning the siren on, but and using the rocket launcher, which I can't really shoot very easily. I have to get close to him, but you can see how hard it is already. That's the beach reached, so that would unlock the beach on the thing. Yeah, that was the gravity that caused him to do that. Can't wait to get some time off. A video game talking about time off from the video game.
On West Beach Boulevard.
Are they implying this game's boring? Implying playing this game is like going to work, which I suppose it is in a way, because it's, you know, At least this bit is anyway. There, that's the low gravity. That's all it does really. Oh, I've lost him. I can't be bothered to play this anymore. Yeah, so that's the free patrol mode of World's Scariest Police Chase. Done. I've shown you all the bonus features. Even unlocked another cheat. Showing you a cheat. So I hope you've enjoyed watching this series. Next series will be Axe Battler, A Legend of Golden Axe on the Game Gear. Looking forward to that one. Haven't completed that for a few years. Yeah, so thank you for watching World's Scariest Police Chases. I hope you found these videos informative as well as exciting and interesting. You know, informative and helping you unlock all the commendations if that's what you want to do, or if you just wanted to relive this game without having to play it again, then I hope I've entertained you at least. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next series. Bye bye.